Let's see. Ash, we're gonna come to you. Ash Brinson, we come to you. Unmute yourself. You've been unmuted. Ash, what's going? Oh, Ash, right away. That's what I'm talking
Can
about.
you hear
Ash,
me?
what's up?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
How are
we hear
you?
you perfect.
How you guys doing? Thank
Great.
you for everything you guys do. As always, you don't know how much it means to all of us. So for my question today, it's kind of going back to something I asked you guys a couple months ago. I remember Rashad, you talked about getting into that you could have got into Google the day it IPO. Do you remember?
Yeah, I
And
remember
Troy,
that.
you talked about Apple,
I,
you could have got in early.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so my question is this is tying into Ethereum because you guys haven't got into it. So I bought it. I was able to buy 19 Ethereum at the end of 2019 for only about when it was costing about 189 for a coin. And I sold out when it dropped to 154 because this is when I first started investing. And I
I feel
got
bad.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's my question. How did you, Rashad, and you, Troy, and even you, Ian, when you got into an early position and sold out, and then you see it years later skyrocket, how do you deal with that and rehype yourself up?
Yeah, well, that Google situation for me, I never got it. I wish I would have gotten it. I was just saying that I was watching it the day it IPO, and I was in prep school at the time, but I was still into stocks. So, I mean, I didn't really even have enough money to invest, but I knew that it would probably be a good investment. And obviously, the rest is history. But I mean, you can't beat yourself up you can't beat yourself up. You just learn, right? I mean, in life, you make a lot of mistakes. And that obviously was a learning lesson. But what can you do about it, right? I mean, it's over now and it's been a couple of years. So now that whenever you have something, it's better to buy and hold. This is why we always talk about buy and hold. Um, it's something that is extremely underrated because everybody wants to make money very quickly, and then you see stocks not moving. Like crypto didn't move for almost 4 years, from 2018 to just last year. So 3 years, crypto didn't really move at all. So you could have been holding these coins for 3 years. That's a long period of time.
Base
Like
building. Yep.
most people don't have that patience to wait 3 years for something to skyrocket. So everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, and everybody's an expert when things are going good. But when things are going bad, even like stocks, now we hit like a snag, and now nobody wants to talk about stocks. Everybody wants to talk about crypto. Nobody, stocks are dead. I heard somebody say like crypto's going to replace stocks. So
Shit.
people are very people are very finicky. But long story short, you learn from it. You move on in life. But the key is not to make the mistake again. So the next time you have that opportunity, you hold, and you never know. You never know.
I would just add to that, and if Ethereum is something you believe in, find a new entry point. Like I said, we didn't even know what fractional shares were until we started buying a Bitcoin, because you could get pieces of a coin. And so just find a new entry point. Don't beat yourself about it. Don't go and say, look, I got to find the next coin that's 1 cent so I can, you know what I mean? Try to have that run up, because then
That's a
you'll
dead
just be
man's game.
there's like 4,000 coins. You'll be chasing a bunch. So just if you believe in it, find a new entry point.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And then to follow up, first thing you can do is cry. So after you get that out the way, because let's be honest, we've all had good investments that we let go of. Then 2, favorite number that if you like something in investing, has to be this Diamond Dallas Page, 10. Gotta hold it for 10. And even when everybody tells you that you're crazy and that it won't work, you have to still be willing to hold it for a 10-year period. For all of you that are, how old are you, by the way? Regardless of how old you are, go look at the Dow chart.
He had me. Sorry to interrupt. He had me reading. I'm turning 20 this Friday.
Oh my God! Happy
20,
birthday to you.
20?
Oh
yes,
my
sir.
God! Please listen to me. I'm talking to 20-year-old me. Get off of here. Go look at the Dow chart from the recession of 1929 through now, because then roaring 20s happened, which led to the Great Depression, and then there was boom and bust cycles in between. Go look at any 10-year horizon for any quality, for any index or any mutual fund or anything of that sort. If you hold for a 10-year period, you're going to hit a home run. And if crypto continues to run, it won't run at the same pace that it's doing now. But when you look at futures, crypto runs at pretty much the same speed as the NASDAQ future. So if it runs at the same pace for 10 years, Ethereum may hit, I mean, it's crazy to say, but Ethereum could hit 30,000 in 6 years. I don't want to sound like James Altucher in 2009 with Dow 30,000, but everything that you're holding that you believe in, hold for a 10-year period. And lastly, don't feel bad. We've all made the same mistakes you have. Had a
All right,
great
thank
company.
all of you guys.
Yeah, sold it too early and got out of it. Find a new entry, hold it, and don't listen to anybody else. But go look at that Dow chart from the recession of 29 on through. If you think crypto is going to have the same, because the same thing happens in different asset classes. Like Bitcoin is kind of like Dow. And you can probably argue Ripple is like the Russell. Go study the indexes and the history of them to understand what Bitcoin and crypto is going to do.
Yeah. As you just made me think of my Apple story when I had it at $85 in 2006, and I let it go.
We've all been there.
It happens.
But you never forget it.
You never forget, but you learn. That is true. You learn.